EPSU, Intifafa Nami. Yeah, I want to welcome you all to this very important discussion. I want you to give me 20 minutes of your time so that we dive into an important discussion about the EPSU Southern Presbytery. Yeah, this time we want to know how the union began in our presbytery, how the journey was, the challenges, achievements, and successes that we've enjoyed so far. So I am Presbyter Moses Kofi Mensah, a former organizing secretary of EPSU, Southern Presbytery. I have with me here an important personality, a devoted Christian, a Christian youth worker, someone who is dedicated to the things of God. He is a presbyter of our dear EP Church, Ghana. He is one of the pioneers, the founding fathers of EPSU Southern Presbytery. He is our own brother, our Papa, Presbyter Innocent Papa Goba. So, Presbyter, welcome to this very important discussion. I've come to you this time so that we learn, we hear sweet stories about EPSU Southern Presbytery, how you started the work, the challenges that you face, those that you work with. So I humbly plead with you to give me, we dive into that quickly. You are welcome.
Thank you, my good brother and a friend, Presbyter Moses, for coming. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to share my knowledge and, for that matter, wisdom on the EPSU matters for the past 19 to 20 years journey that we have begun. So I am pleased you are here for us to have this hearty and healthy discussion and to grow our union in the south or in the Southern Presbytery of the EP Church. The journey has not been easy, but with God on our side, I think we've come very far. And Maobashile the Shadama, that Ushamu and Yonyum at Ushang Bogomajia, Rokosasana, the beginning of every good thing is always difficult. So when we started this journey, 19 years, it was a dream that where can we have a union that will put all the youth together, the youth in the picture, especially the student youth. Normally when they get to campus of SS University and this training and jet training, then they go into different kinds of groups and associations, which sometimes doesn't augur well for the EP Church, and they drift away from the church. So some of us took it upon ourselves. Despite the National Union was there, we didn't have EPSU at the south. It was no go area then. The COIB in other, church choir and those things were there. So I thought it works. If the thing is in other presbytery like Westwater, Hallways, and all the rest, why can't we have it also at the south to pull our youth together? That was the dream. And before then, I visited some of the camps of the National Union, which is almost 32 years today, as the Southern Zone is heading towards 20 years, hopefully next year. Yeah. I learned a good thing that we're doing about evangelism, reaching out to the underprivileged, going to donate to the hospitals. I mean, most of them are doctors, and some of them go to attend to the sick, nurses, and other teachers. So the union was doing a lot in revival of the EP Church. So I deem it fit that we should also have it as a staff. Mm-hmm. So I pull the like-minded guys, for that matter, youth, together, about 6 or 7 of us, to start something for us to have the union within the EP Church at the South.
Okay.
People like Salon Clou from Soga Copper, who became my financial secretary. Mercy Akpo, also from Adidoma EP Church, also became the treasurer of the zone, the first treasurer. I, Innocent Papa Goba from here, Jalu Copper EP Church. Strategically, we all had to come from various congregations that we can mobilize those congregations to accept the union. So we did it like that to form the interim executives. One also, Frank. Now he's a reverend, Reverend Frank Azolibu. Also became the first organizer of the union at the South. We have Sister Peace Goka. It's not a council member, a headmistress of Peki Training College or so. It's not a council member of AP Church. Also he came our zona. We call it that time we call it Southern Zone. So he came our zona mother. And also one guy, Mavis, Nairam also. So all these people together design Amatefi secretary. So we pull a union together. Then we started the journey. From congregation every Sunday or every 2 Sundays, we'll be at one of the venue or congregation to talk about the union. Some congregation refused to accept it. Some accepted us. So we continue from there. Those who haven't accepted that will go and come back again. We never gave up. So we had our first successful zonal conference, I think in Jalukopo or Sogakopo. I at Sogakopo. There, it was very, very a garden of saints. Like people from all over, other presbyteries, the National Union was there. They supported us. It was very, very, very good. And that is where we started the journey. And the journey never ended. From there, we went to Mafia-Kumasi, went to Adidoma, went to Avaima. Frank too came from Avaima, Bato. Went to Aflau, Abo, all the congregation in the South. We had to establish the union there. The South hasn't got much or any tertiary institution there, so we had to fall on the secondary schools and sometimes even the JSS to gather the youth from there. You say catch them young, and they shall be young forever. So we started from that angle, and it worked well for us. So that's how we have come very far. I think we are going from strength to strength. Most of some of us hold the union maybe after 8-10 years, and then we had another election handed over to other guys. They also continue from there, and now we are here 19 years on, heading to 20 years. And then the zone has now been split to two, Salvota, and then the Southern Presbytery. It's all to the glory of God and the glory of the AP Church. And I'm proud that the journey that we have started is bearing fruit, the mustard seed. And just like the mustard seed in the Bible, the Epsu Southern Zone is now Brosumi. It's now, it become the cornerstone. At first, it was a rejected stone. So they sometimes they didn't accept it. I think today, at part of the Savota, I learned that they have not been accepting some of them, but we have to work on it. Moses, we have to work on that and then make sure the union is accepted, and we need to revamp it, do a lot of program. To do what God asks us to do and to reach out to and then expand the kingdom. That's what we have to do.
Okay, so we have to reach out to expand the kingdom. I'm so much happy about some of the names that I've heard so far. The pioneers, most of them, some of them are presbyters, reverend ministers. Wow, that's very, very nice. Okay, presbyter, please, I want to ask, apart from being rejected by some of our congregations, I'm sure it may be due to lack of understanding about the union. I want to ask, apart from rejection, what are some of the challenges you face?
Yes, well, the rejection also is part. Even Jesus Christ, when he came, he was rejected. His own people didn't know him. Some people were asking, "Who are you?" And are you the prophet? Are you the Messiah? So it's obvious we never gave up, because then Suwebi was one of the vibrant unions
Vibrant.
at the SAF. I was also part of the CUIB then. We normally do sword drill, do barbecues, and then, we're always the first. So people thought we are coming to, destroy CUIB.
Oh, okay.
We were students of me, so that kind of rift, fear was there. But fortunately for us, we were able, some of us who were CUIB members, so we were able to, we are in the CUIB again and F2 again. So people came like, then it's good that the two unions can coexist. So they started accepting it. So apart from the understanding or the lack of knowledge then to accept the union, I think we had the financial challenges also, because young people in school then we don't have a source of livelihood, we don't have employment, so we had to follow our individual contribution, follow on our own pockets, and benevolent people. Money is a gospel pusher. You cannot do any evangelism without the funds to reach out to the people. Sometimes you have to send youth clothing, you have to buy fruits, you have to send a lot. Sometimes people, you have to give them something before they accept the word. So we had to, do a lot from our own pocket, and also to fall on those benevolent people who can help. My brother Leonard Gobaden was the national president. We fall on them, Kumichi and Co. We had to get some patron, like the late Dr. Glover of Cisneros, one Dr. Doku, then was at MP or GMPC from Atika Vaima. All these people, we started mobilizing them. They were people who had to support us to make sure that we carry out the gospel. At one time, we had to establish some economic activities also, realizing that we don't have a source of support or funding. We fell on this thing, Dr. Glover, then to give us some piece of land at his place for her to start some mushroom farming also, which has given us some money. He normally also purchased the produce from us. So it was nice. We fall on those money and we opened an account at GCB. We started running the union profitably, and then everything was going on well. We won so many souls for Christ. So I think from rejection, it came to light that the union has now come to stay. Yes.
The union has come to stay. For my viewers, this is getting interesting. Yeah, the union has come to stay. Presbyter, I also want to ask. Though you had those challenges, but I believe strongly that there are other successes that you've achieved. There are so many achievements. So can you share some of your achievements aside those challenges that you face?
Yes, of course, we have 19 years to 20 years journey. It's not an easy journey. As it came with difficulties, it came with for some prosperity and progress also. And one of them is the union being well established in the zone or the presbytery, that nobody can question it now. Where has it? Union Jijove, Agnoga, Vuti. The union is now in every congregation in the South and even beyond the South. That's one of the greatest achievements, and that's what we wanted. So that is my fulfillment. The dream has been well established. So that is the greatest achievement. And again, the next achievement that most of the people who have started it are now Reverend ministers, they are presbyters, catechists in the church. Some of them are working at the very good institutions in Ghana, helping to impart the Christian knowledge. Salom is now at the Bank of Ghana. Reverend Frank Zolivu, one of our congregations at Vodoma area. Sister Pisa has said, a council member and the principal or headmistress of Peki Training College or this thing, secondary school. We look at myself into politics. a governor appointee to Qatar Municipal Assembly, a business person in a lot of business activities and helping people and making sure. And now I'm even an active catechist of my church.
Oh, okay.
It's EPSU
Yeah.
from Hamamaga as a catechist. So it means that through that we are getting promotion.
Yeah, promotion.
Through the work of God, through the work of EPSU, when you do it and do it well, God rewards you and it enlarge your tentacles. So we only have to do it. A lot of achievements are there that we cannot measure. People have gone to for further studies. Some of them outside the country. People are in all spheres of life. You see EPSU Sadunzo product at either in teaching field, nurses, business, and all spheres of life. And that is the greatest achievement that we ever had. That the union has come to stay, has come to blossom, and has come to enlarge the work of God in the Southern Presbytery. And so we are proud about it, and I'm proud to be a pioneer of EPSU Southern Zone.
Oh, Presbyter, I'm so much proud of you for sowing this important seed. Yeah, in fact, most of us are enjoying, we are benefiting from your labor. Yeah, EPSU, EPSU trained most of us in many ways. So we appreciate you for that. We appreciate you for that. God bless you and your team. We will always remember you for the good work you have done. So, Presbyter, I also want to ask, what when you go back, when you send your mind back some years back, what comes into your mind, or what do you expect? How do you wish the union should be as at now? Are you pleased with the current situation of EPSU in the presbytery? When you see EPSU, or when you are invited to EPSU programs, when you see EPSU flyers, or when you hear about EPSU, are you pleased? Are you happy to be part of the pioneers? Are you proud of yourself that you've done something, or you've planted a seed that is growing and yielding fruit?
Well, I'm more than proud, because had it not be EPSU Southern Zone, what would all these youth, I mean, very brilliant guys, nurses, doctors, what would they be?
Even myself.
Maybe they will yourself.
Yeah.
You will be drifted to other congregations like Pentecost, Global, and the rest, who are always chasing the youth with a very good package and attracting them to their places. So is that because EPSU has come to retain you in the EP church? So that has been the greatest. So anytime I come to EPSU program, last week we had a national congress here. It was very wonderful.
Yeah, massive.
You see the children of God, gathering of people. I mean, I see EPSU, I see Christ.
Yeah.
I see God. I see people are doing wonders. You see them performing all sort of. You have musicians among you, people with a good voice. They sing. People are preaching. Reverend ministers within. I say, wow. In the south, in Jalukopper, oh, we made it. But still, there is room for improvement. There are a lot of you out there who still don't believe, who still want to be around treaty, who still want to be around trendy, who still want to be at the beaches to have fun. It's not bad, but they should know God. They should know Christ first. Because when you know Christ, you know God. I mean, everything is good for you, with you. Yeah. God is king in everything. He's the Supremo, He's Almighty. So we should know Him. Yeah. He should also know us. That is why EPSU Southern Zone 20th anniversary, you have to use it to reach out to many youth. The backsliders, those who are annoyed because of something, because of maybe they contested and lost election, maybe somebody had just insulted them. I mean, reach out to them. Let's bring them back to the EP Church. EP Church is sending light to where there is darkness. So let's also send the light to where Those darkness there are still darkness. There are still people who doesn't believe in Christ. We need to do a lot to reach out to them so that we up our numbers. Because at the end of the day, God will reward us based on the souls that we win. We have to win the souls. The souls are outside there. That is where we need to work hard as youth. We should be able to impart ourselves and impart our colleagues. Some people, it's just a matter of that they don't have a livelihood. Can we find something like a farming activity for them to do? Also have to get some projects to do. We can revamp our economic activity. So we bring youth. The youth want to be doing something to be getting money. So as we preach, as we evangelize, as we spread within the union, we need to get some economic activity to support the union, to support you, even the media team, to make sure you get your own camera, you get your own car, so that you can reach out, you can send the word to the deeper valleys, and so that you can win and then rescue the parishes. Because a lot of souls who are perishing, they don't know what they are doing. They've given up on life. People are taking to drugs. Last time I was listening to the news, even on the university, people are selling ice cream with cocaine in it. That is not the but.
Yeah.
So EPSU have a work to do. EPSU Saduzo have a work to do. EPSU National has a work to do. And me and you have to do it and make sure we reach out to a lot of youth.
That's nice.
and rescue them.
Fellow EPSU members, we have work to do. We have a lot to do. This particular program is proudly sponsored by Wellspring Speech Therapy and Rehabilitation Center. You can locate them across the country.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Wellspring Speech Therapy and Rehabilitation Center. This is a center that deals with communication and swallowing challenges. So if you know anyone that has any of these challenges, do not hesitate to get in touch with us. Children developing and finding it difficult to learn speech or language, we support them to do that. Please do get in touch with us. If you know any preacher, any singer with swallowing challenges, are you a politician or any other person who uses the voice for everyday activities but finding it difficult to voice out now, please get in touch. We provide both online and in-person services. So you can get us on 050 0758665 or 0247920 You can also get us on all our social media platforms, Wellspring Speech Therapy and Rehabilitation Center. Just Google them and you find us on all our social media platforms. We are ready to serve you. We are ready to see you smile once again. Thank you all very much and bye.
I'm also a living testimony. I want to assure you that most of the young ones you train, most of us are also occupying important positions in the church now. Yeah, EPSU, as at now, EPSU, we produce, we have produced about 2 pastors already. 2 are currently in the seminary. They are from the presbytery.
Oh,
yeah.
Great.
I'm also aware that
Right.
other colleagues are on the way going. So very soon, you will see them out. Some are financial secretaries, treasurers of their various congregations. Some are catechists, acting catechists, and the
Beautiful.
rest. So
Beautiful.
you've planted a good seed. The seed fell on a fertile ground, and it is growing.
Yeah.
It is growing.
Good.
So
good.
God bless you
Bless you
and
too.
your thing.
Bless you too.
We are not we have not regretted joining EPSU. We have not regretted at all.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You said we need to win a soul. Yeah. One of our previous camps theme said win a soul and get a crown through evangelism. Yeah, that was one of our camp meetings theme. Presbyter, as you know, next year The presbytery will be celebrating her 20th anniversary, and I'm believing God that it will be organized in a very grand style, that so many lives will be transformed, and then there is going to be a lot of activities that will change many lives. So I want to ask, what do you expect? What do you expect as a beginner, as a pioneer of our dear presbytery? What do you expect to see in that anniversary?
Oh, great, 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 great. My expectation is a very hard expectation. 20 years journey is not a small journey. That is the second floor. The first floor, 10 years, we have a second floor, which 20 years of existence of a union. Hey, so soon. That means that we need to celebrate. We need to worship.
Yeah.
We need to reach out. We need to, we need to spread the gospel. Because without the word, what can you do? Anya ewa mimi zo ablorevio. Anya nele miama ablorevi ko zuganala.
Yeah.
Tell me make sure amawo honya dem. Anya na wa mi ablorevie. So the focus of the 20 years anniversary should be about reaching out to about 1,000 youths. Millions of youths who have not accepted Christ, or those who have even accepted Christ but they are backsliding.
Yeah.
We need to reach out to them and bring them to be part of our group again, and we celebrate. And out of that celebration, we need to identify a project to see what we can do in terms of economically for the youth who are unemployed to be doing something. It could be EPSU farm, it could be EPSU it could be something economic activity must support the union to grow. We also have to see part of it to reach out to the underprivileged or downtrodden in society. We need to go and donate to health centers and touch some souls or the sick for them to have healing.
Yeah.
And so these are things that we need to identify and invite people who have Christ at heart to give us money, to give us funds so that we can do the work of evangelism. The national targeted evangelism bus, of course, we can also have a small bus to be using, of course. It's possible we can have, if only we plan it well. But I want us, or if that bus can be running, for us also to be getting some activity. I just don't know too much about transport business, but I believe in the farming. Farming and other business ventures. We can put some group together and sponsor them to be doing those things and be generating some income, and for that matter, livelihood for the union to support the evangelism drive of the union. So that will be one of the key goals of the 20th anniversary. We should have a key project to work towards so that we can revamp and grow the union at the South.
Okay. EPSU Southern Presbytery, watch out. EPSU Southern Presbytery is 20 years old. Presbyter, our pioneers, is saying we need to have a project. We need to win more souls. So our presbyter, our pioneer, is expecting something great that day. Presbyter, do you know we already have a pineapple farm?
Wow.
So based on your advice, we will expand it. We need to expand it before the anniversary.
Great.
So
great.
Yeah, EPSU Saudi Zone, Saudi Presbytery, we are doing well by the grace of God. EPSU Saudi Presbytery is 20 years old. Hooray! That will be next year, 2027. So get ready, tie your belt, get ready for the move. Okay, Presbyter, I also want to ask, what kind of advice do you have for our reverend ministers, or for some of our reverend ministers, some presbyters, catechists, church elders who still don't understand the concept of EPSU, especially in the congregation. Please, what advice do you have for them?
Oh, well, we need to just engage them. We need to engage them. I will, if you let me know some of them, I'll put it on myself to visit them and explain things to them. And with the help of God, we'll succeed. It's just sometimes the understanding and sometimes the approach.
Okay.
The way we approach it, sometimes we also say, well, we know book too much. So we go, we are the youth. If you don't allow us, then we'll leave the church there. If you start like that, the engagement is you go before them humbly. That is the thing. We don't want this youth to run away from us. So, Reverend, help us to retain them. Help us to make sure. I mean, what can we do? And give them some singing assignment, give them some Bible reading, give them some liturgy, so that they are involved. If we involve the youth, because I mean, the Reverend was a youth before. Maybe that Reverend is still even a youth. So why should it be against a union that is a youthful union? That means that there's something wrong. Maybe there's a misunderstanding which must be worked on.
Okay.
So with the help of God and with the proper engagement, with the experience, we should be able to overcome some of these things. I think there are just some small issues that are there. Maybe the approach to the issue, this youth is indisciplined. I don't. So it's some of them are sort of they are just individual differences.
Yeah.
Which we need to just work on and then move on. It's nothing. So I'll be part of you to engage those reverends for that, those congregations who are still finding it difficult to accept the union, to accept it. They have no choice to just accept it to go, because the church, we are only holding things in trust. It's God's work.
Yeah,
It's not for anybody.
Yeah.
So nobody can say don't do God's work. And when you do it, a lot of blessing in it. Just like the way I was awarded the other day. I never knew. I was just there. I was like, wow. So when you are working, God reward good deeds. So we need to work.
Okay. So it's all about proper engagement and acceptance. So my colleague EPSU members, it's just about a humble beginning. So if you are still facing a challenge at your congregation, this great advice is from our presbyter. Humble beginning. Just go to our pastors, our ministers with a humble heart, and with prayer, our aim will be achieved. So, presbyter, currently, the former Southern Presbytery, it's not as it was. As we said, the presbytery has been demarcated into two. Okay. We now have South Volta Presbytery out of Southern Presbytery. Okay. So, what is your suggestion about the anniversary? Should we collaborate with the EPSU in the South Volta Presbytery? Should we collaborate with them? Should it be a joint program? Should it be a joint camp for the celebration? How should it be done? What is your suggestion about that?
Yeah, I wish. At first, I don't know how. Maybe because of the spread of the gospel, we had to divide. I know they have shared the presbytery into two, so automatically, EPSU had to be demarcated or divided into two. But there's no division among us. It's the same work of God. So I think because it's the Southern Zone that has gotten the 20 years anniversary was then the Southern Zone. So I believe the South Volta and then the Southern Zone should come together at a very central venue and celebrate. And there they can build a synergy and build a good relationship again. There's no fight. I mean, it's the spread of the gospel. So I don't think it will be my wish. It will be my personal wish for the two zones to have a joint anniversary. Okay. Which, of course, will near to the benefit, because it's the two zones that is 20 years. They cannot celebrate it differently. I mean, it should be together next, so that you can share ideas, you can build synergy, you can share experiences. Maybe there are things that they are facing difficulty with. You will share your progress with them. They also share their difficulty or progress with you. And there you'll be able to build a vibrant union, both at the Salvota, and then the Southern Project. There's no different amount. It's the same EP Church and the same EPSU. So I think it will be a nice thing for us to have a central venue to celebrate the 20th anniversary for all of us and invite people and all of us to celebrate God and worship Him in that fruitfulness.
EPSU Salvota, get ready for the 20th anniversary celebration of EPSU Southern Presbytery. We are 20 years old. Watch out for that powerful celebration. Presbyter, I want to use this opportunity to appreciate your time. In fact, God bless you for honoring this important invitation. Yeah, I always remember you. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of your struggles, how you started. I've seen a part of it. Yeah, how you were moving up and down. And when we started the Union Arts Way, sometimes you have to come to your office for printing of letters. Okay. You printed letters, our programs and activities for us. You printed envelopes for us without collecting money from us.
Yes.
Yeah, I can vividly remember that day. You really done well. And your team, Presbyter Peace, Goka, Miss, Mercy, Akpo, Reverend Frank, Azolibu, Catcase Desire, Ametepe, and the rest.
Yes, Clue.
Mr. Selon Clue.
Is that a Bank of Ghana? You have to get him and collect plenty money
from him. Mr. Selon Clue. He was at our current National Congress.
Yes.
He's still with us.
Yes.
Always. On behalf of EPSU Southern Presbytery, I want to thank you and your team very well.
One lady twist there, Eli Plim. Dumada. Yeah, she was my thought. I've been sending her to all the congresses. Maybe it's Naira Makpo. Yeah, she's not a Mrs.
She's the one you handed over to.
Yes.
Yeah,
I trained her.
She's very instrumental. She was at our Presbytery conference.
Yes.
Yeah, she did very, very, very well. Last time I asked her at conference where she was getting the kinky from those days. Because when we go for camp meeting, she normally brought the kinky that we be eating.
Yes.
Yeah.
The mother sells kinky.
Yeah, Sister Ali.
Kinky house. They have a kinky house at Kita School, back of Kita School there.
So thank
bless
you
all of you
once again.
Yes.
And also we want to extend our regards to your colleagues, the other pioneers that you work with. Tell them that very soon we will be calling on them.
Yes.
We will be sending them letters. We will be visiting them about the anniversary. So they should get ready for that great celebration.
Yes, they are ready for you. They are ready for you. Anytime you call on us, our doors are always open. We are ready because EPSU is in Acts. It's behind us. It's within us. It's in front of us. My blood is EPSU. It's EP Church.
Yeah.
There's no way I can go away from this church until I die because. I mean, our father lived it for us, so we also have to continue. Our great-grandfather lived it for us. We have to continue. The missionary came to die. We have to continue the work. If you don't continue the work, they write it for you like you are not a proper Christian.
Yeah.
So somebody died for you for our sins. Can we now also die for somebody's sins also? So it means that we have nothing to complain about, just to do the work of God. So EPSU Southern Zone, EPSU Ghana, EPSU National, just go onto the world and then go and make disciples of all nations and rescue the perishing. Yaba EP Church but how onyo let me anoji let me ite power aroyo you know habu boroji let me aji haji gbalama how na ji mele Bibla ikata Bibla abanya also onye ita mi mano haroji haya na ne kawala mu no vio Kona Yesu flagale yafu Were to bubu na jirudu gogo Yesu be Mile monda siva sede mava. Mina mia donu dona devie mianu miawe. Tifa fanami. Efsu.
At peace with all.
You see? So, bawo gira mi gbamuoza. Mi hajija de enye nuta. Mi yi, mi aji ha mi akakanya na kakea. Dolele jojogele ngu. Ega kuna akpo, lamo seme kuna no. Amaga kuna so you will get promotion. So, I mean, go and make my nation the disciple of the nation. You are the leaders. Obana eja gbeyeba ivia bia wenye anyigba to beje
Neje bu akwa vivi.
yeah nkọ we ta mi onye ja epso ye ja ta mi ya wodo na Yesu.
Amen. Amen. EPSU, we are the salt. We are the salt. So nyenu pola ma dak pena mi vevi nto be mi nokpli mi lega popo vi si ama emi se nyare ka vocho nyafe presbyter gbocho EPSU Southern Presbytery. We will be coming again. We have a lot to share with you. We have a lot of achievements. We have a lot of plans to share with you. So just keep watching out for us. I also want to acknowledge our sponsors. We have sponsors who always support us in our various programs that we do. Wajama kumongpopo ya ma adegbefa amarewo ike ekpenare mianchi le miaƒe dɔwɔnawo me. Ne mi campo wɔge conferences so evangelism kpena ɖe mia ŋuti. Mawu nayra mi katã miawoe dɔ wɔm mi miaƒe nuteƒewɔwɔwo katã kpɔm. So Amanuveve Electricals located at Denu, where you can find all electrical appliances, anything about electricity, cable, switch, whatever. Contact Amanuveve Electricals at Denu on 0240 17 0916. Miaƒe sponsor ɖeka Mock Faith Decor and E3. Yeah, Mock Faith Decor. Enye teƒe aɖe yi ke nakpɔ nuɖuɖu aɖoɖoea, decoration ne wòsrɔ̃ ɖe azãɖuƒe, evihehe ɖe go, wodzra nu fine. Edɔ ɖe sia ɖe ne hiã about eŋuɖaɖa, ŋunono, local bar, decoration. Contact Mock Faith Decor and E3. They are located at Tegbi, opposite the clinic. They are located opposite the Tegbi clinic. Contact us on 055 977 0998 055 977 0998. We also have Mozato House of Quality Boxes. From Mozato House of Quality Boxes, you can get all kinds of boxes you want, singlets you want, any kind of any size, any brands. Zara boxes, Boxer Brief. Just contact Mozato House of Quality Boxes on 0242 771539. We have Danny Press Limited. Danny Press Limited, where you can do all kinds of printing, be it shirts, clothes, whatever, any form of printing, funeral posters, brochures, banners, whatever. Contact Danny Press Limited on 0233 265056. We have our media partners. We have Keta Vibe. Keta Vibe is always with us. Just go to Facebook, search for Keta Vibe, like and follow us. You will be updated of current news in the country and all churches across Ghana. This program is proudly brought to you, empowered by FCU Southern Presbytery Media Team. FCU Southern Presbytery Media Team. FCU Southern Presbytery. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. God bless you.
You too.